Hi everyone, right, I've been asked to show how to do this little bird because it's a great ornament for the Christmas tree and you can decorate it however you want. I'm just going to show you the basics for it and then you do what you like. And like I say, look, pretty little thing, but it's completely up to you what you do with it. What you're going to need is some card. Well, I'm choosing a pink one tonight. And all I'm going to do with that is to score the card and fold it in half. I don't want too much. Let me just get my stylus. Just take that off. Just do that. And then just chop it about there. I want to do that. So I hope you just looking. All I'm doing is just scoring a bit of card and then cutting it. You fold the card in half. And then what you have to do is to cut the bird shape that you want. I mean, you can always draw it first. It doesn't matter at all. So let's just say my bird's going to look. I'll do it at the top here so I'm not wasting card. Like that. And take it up there, I think, and then do that. So all you do is trim the bird. Like that. So just say that's your bird. So I'm folding mine that way because of the pen marks, that's all, okay? And you can trim this right down a little bit. Like that. And then what you need to do is to make a slit here. So just put this on your board, like that. And wherever you want to do that slit, I'm just going to try and mark mine up right. Oops. See, it's not very wide. Just try and do it like that. Okay. So you need to lift that up and then you need to just slot it in and make your cuts like that. Okay. But then what you've got to do, if you've got some small scissors, they've got a decent nib on them to cut, is to cut out. It's a bit tricky, but just cut it wide enough to do the where the paper's going to rest, like that. So it's a bit fiddly, but that's all you need, okay? Because you can trim this up, so you're going to get that. Now when you've done that, oh sorry, you're going to need the I'll do it out of this pink thing. You're going to need the wings. So for that, all you're going to do is just cut and measure. I've done these about 1 centimetre wide. Like that, okay. Now that first one's not too good. I'm not sure if I'm sure there was like a rip in the paper. Maybe not. Let me just try the blade the other way around. So do them about 1 centimetre, okay. I think my blade's just about had it, to be honest. Like that. I'm not bothered about the rough edges, we can sort that out. Like that. And you need about 5 of these. Well, it's however many you want. It's, you know, there's no set amount. Yeah, I think my blade's just about had it. Never mind, we'll cope. We will when I can find it. It just flipped off. Where is it? Oh, I've got another one here somewhere. There's another one. Yeah, there we go. I'll use this one. Okay. So, just leave that like that. Much better. Much better cut. In fact, I'm going to do those 5 again. So that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, so there you are. You've got your 5 strips. Pop that to one side. Pop that paper out of the way. And then all you need to do is you fold these in a circle like that. Okay. You fold them and then glue them together like that. And then flatten them. Like that. So do all of that. I hope you're watching this, sorry. These are great to do with the kids. I mean, obviously, you will take more care if you're using the hot glue gun, but you could use tape, it doesn't matter. Just doing this because it's quicker and easier. Okay. And then what you do is you glue all of these together. So you pop a little bit of glue underneath in the middle and glue them together. Like that. And then you glue all of them together. Like that. So you've got that. And that's what you've got. That's what you end up with. That. And then what you've got to do is, where did I put my bird? There we go. Is you do have to then get these through that hole. So if you squash them together, it doesn't matter at all. And poke them through till you get to the centre. Now, here's the tricky bit. You open them up. And you've got to push that way. See this little lever here, what you've cut. So you need to push that way. So I just do that. Okay. And then what you can do is just to glue these 2 edges just so it doesn't come apart. And while you're doing the tail, let that set. Okay, make sure we've got it about right. Yeah, you'll sort that out in a minute. So just let that set. Now, what you need then is just a few more strips. Well, I would only do 1 more for each side of the wing, of the tail, sorry. So just do I'm just trying to get that bit off because it wasn't very straight, and then see if we can match that up. Like that. So you've got 1, and hopefully we'll just be able to get the other one out of this bit of card. Okay. Maybe not. I'll cut that, I'm not fussed. I didn't want to break into another piece of card, to be honest. Okay. And then what you're going to do, straighten it off like that. Fold it in half like that. And then fold it back 1 centimetre like that. So you've got that, like an M, large M. And then what you're going to do is trim down. I'll just use the one piece for this actually. And you probably could get 4 out of each piece. Like that, that's fine. But these are great fun to do with the kids. Now take the bird, and like you say, this is the tail end. So you're now needing to stick the tail on. And that's where that comes in handy, like that. And depending on how you want the tail, I'm just gluing mine on like that, and then I snip that off. And just snip that off as well, just to make it pull in. Snip that a bit more actually. Okay, and then all you do with these pieces that you fold back, well, you can do it before you slip it on actually, is just take a piece of wood or something like that, and then you roll these, you coil them basically, that's what you're doing. So you can see that, you're just coiling them, okay, like that. Like that. Let's do the next one. See what you've done, like that, and you just coil them, and then what you can do is decorate the bird you've just made. But I'm just going to show you the wing part when I've curled this. Like I say, you can do this before you put the bird together, but I didn't. Down to everybody's individual choice. Okay. And then what I am going to do is pop a little bit of glue just on the end there and there. And I'm just going to flick those together and then pull them up and whatever. Like that. That's my little birdie's tail. You could not do that. I mean, you might want to put feathers on it. Real feathers. If you want. It's up to you entirely. Just snip that bit out, even that up. Put your beak on. The way to do a beak, simply take a bit of white paper or white, I'd do white card actually, but it's completely up to you. Okay, and you just snip it off like that, fold it in half, and then what you do is open it up, a little bit of glue here and there, and you snip that on where you want it to be, like that. And you can trim it off where you don't want it. See? You can just do what you like with it. It's completely up to you. But for the wings, now all you need to do is to open up the gaps. It's just like we did for the Christmas tree, basically. Like that. Okay, let's open them up nice and even. And there you go, you've got your little bird. Put your eye on, put whatever you want on, and there's a little tiny bird that you can, like that, play around with. Let the kids play. If you put a hole in there, thread some ribbon through, you can hang them from the Christmas tree. I just think they're quite quaint little things for the kids to play with. Okay, so just thought I'll show you that. Bit of a messy job because I haven't prepared for it. I was just thought about it because I know somebody asked for it. But that's how you do it. Cut your body out. Make sure you got the shape of your head. Then you can put your eye on. Slit the body. Cut a little notch out so that you can fit these in. Glue these together. And there, presto. you've made yourself a bird. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.